Today we're going to diagnose Michael Scott with Histrionic Personality Disorder.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yes. According to the DSM-IV, before someone can be diagnosed with histrionic personality disorder, they first have to meet the general criteria for a personality disorder.
So, to be diagnosed with Histrionic Personality Disorder, or HPD, someone must meet a minimum of 5 out of 8 HPD-specific criteria. The following video clip portrays how Michael Scott exemplifies general personality disorder criteria such as impulse control, impairment of social functioning, and pervasiveness across situations.
People say I am the best boss. They go, God, we've never worked in a place like this before.
You're obnoxious and rude.
And you get the best out of us.
Mike, get off of the lift, please. Come on now.
The most sacred thing I do is care.
We'll get somebody to clean that up.
I think that pretty much sums it up.
We're the ones that gotta clean that up.
I found it at Spencer Gifts.
A person with histrionic personality disorder doesn't like it when they're not the center of attention all the time. That's Michael. Totally. He hates it when he's not the center of attention.
Hates it.
Said we need to celebrate our diversity.
Let's
okay?
celebrate.
Right. Okay.
Celebrate good times. Come on! Let's celebrate diversity, right?
Yes, exactly. Now, here's what we're going to do. I've noticed that,
You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Why don't we go around and everybody say a race that you are attracted to sexually. I will go last. Go.
I have 2.
Nice.
White and Indian.
Actually, I'd prefer not to start that way. Michael, I would love to have your permission to run this session. Can I have your permission?
Yes.
Thank you very much. And it would also help me if you were seated.
Okay.
Thank you.
How come Chris Rock can do a routine and everybody finds it hilarious and groundbreaking, and then I go and do the exact same routine, same comedic timing, and people file a complaint to corporate? Is it because I'm white and Chris is black?
So we're going to reenact this with a more positive outcome.
I will play the Chris Rock guy. I would like to see someone else pull this off.
Well, let's have someone who wasn't involved in the reenactment.
Okay, I will play guy listening.
Great, guy listening. Okay, anyone else remember?
I remember.
Great. You're the Chris Rock guy, and you're guy listening.
Okay. Kevin is a great guy. He's a great accountant. He is not much of an entertainer.
Basically, there are 2 types of black people. And black people are actually more racist because they hate the other type of black people. See, every time the one type wants to have a good time, then the other type comes in and makes a real mess.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's ruined. He's butchering it. Could you just let me? Every time black people want to have a good time, some ignorant ass.
No.
I take care of my kids.
Wait.
Is always want credit for something they're supposed to do.
Stop it!
What you want, a cookie?
People with HPD often display inappropriate, sexually seductive, and provocative behaviors.
Yeah, sometimes Michael takes it a little too far.
Blind Guy McSqueezy, how do I describe it? Is a character I've been workshopping whose lack of vision gets him into all sorts of trouble. The women in my improv class absolutely hate him. I think the old honor system was fine. For example, I have never slept with an employee, and believe me, I could have.
Yeah, Meredith.
No, Catherine. Remember her? Remember how hot she was? She would have definitely slept with me.
She wasn't that hot.
Yes, she was.
Okay,
Damn,
you know...
come-
Oh, wow. Look at that. How cute.
Thank you.
Oh, may I?
Sure.
Hey, look at me. I'm a baby. I'm one of those babies from Look Who's Talking. What am I thinking? Look at all those staplers. What's a stapler? I don't even know. I'm a baby. Hey, Mom, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty, Mama. I want some milk. And you know where milk comes from? Breasts.
People with HPD often have shallow expressions of emotion. At inappropriate times, mostly.
Yeah, I went hunting once. Shot the deer in the leg. Had to kill it with a shovel. Took about an hour. Why do you ask?
People with HPD often experience sudden and unexpected changes in emotion.
Bros before hoes. Why? Because your bros are always there for you. They have got your back after your hoe rips your heart out for no good reason. And you were nothing but great to your hoe. And you told her that she was the only hoe for you. And that she was better than all the other hoes in the world. And then suddenly she's not your hoe no mo.
All right, everybody pretty? Come on, here we go. It's time. Let's do some good.
Hey, we're not all gonna sit in a circle Indian style, are we?
Get out.
Sorry.
No, this is not a joke. Okay? It was offensive and lame. So double offensive. This is an environment of welcoming. And you should just get the hell out of here.
Michael Scott displays the 6th symptom of HPD a little too well. Theatricality.
I got a delivery for you.
Leave it at reception.
Clean up on aisle 5. The name's Bond. Santa Bond. Olive and eggnog, shaken, not stirred.
Michael.
9, I'm Greek. My name is Mykonos. Oh, boom! Oh, explosion! MacRuba! Hey, it's cool. Man, I work in the warehouse. I'm cool.
Michael, this is a bad idea.
What's a bad idea?
Dressing up as somebody, I mean, when has that ever worked for you?
Never!
Good morning, Aaron. Any mustaches? I mean messages?
Terrific.
They see me mowing my front lawn. I know they're all thinking I'm so white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white and nerdy. I wanna roll with the gangsters, but so far they all think I'm too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. Really, really white and nerdy.
First in my class there at MIT. Got skills, I'm a champion of D&D. MC Escher, that's my favorite MC. Keep your 40 out, just have an Earl Grey tea. My rims never spin, to the contrary. You'll find that they're quite stationary. All of my action figures are cherry. Stephen Hawking's in my library. My MySpace page is all totally pimped out. Got people begging for my top 8 spaces. Yo, I know pie to 1,000 places. Ain't got no grills, but I still wear braces. I order all of my sandwiches with mayonnaise. I'm a whiz, a minesweeper, I can play for days. Once you see my sweet moves, you're gonna stay amazed. My fingers moving so fast, I'll set the place ablaze. There's no killer rap I haven't run. At Pascal, well, I'm #1. Do vector calculus just for fun. I ain't got a gap, but I got a soldering gun. Happy Days is my favorite theme song. I can sure kick your butt in a game of ping pong. I'll ace any trivia quiz you bring on. I'm fluent in JavaScript as well as Klingon. Here's the part I sing on.
See me roll on my Segway. I know in my heart they think I'm white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
Michael tends to see relationships with women as a little more intimate and closer than they actually are. This is actually one of the criteria for an HPD diagnosis.
Unfortunately for us all.
Yeah.
That's me. That's who I am.
Not bad.
Oh, thanks. You're not bad either.
Thank you.
Jim, could you come in here for a sec? What was that printer we were looking at?
HPD is typically seen more often in females than in males, but as you've seen, Michael Scott impressively fits the criteria.
Yeah, Michael needs therapy.
Well, he tried that once.
Michael's been assigned 6 hours of mandatory counseling with a trained professional. I actually have a degree in social work. I mean, I know a lot of people would just ask a few standard questions and check off a few boxes, but I got a chance to do something good here.
This is the worst. This is the worst! You are the worst! I hate looking at your face. I want to smash it! Toby, can I really tell you anything?
Of course.
Well, the other night, I was sitting at the table eating my penis. I mean peas. That was weird. Wow, that's weird. I think it all stems from the fact that I was probed by an alien life force, an ALF. ALF. You know, I might have actually been probed by ALF. You might think he's a puppet. You never see the lower half, but there's a lower half.
Well, specifically, he needs cognitive behavioral therapy. This form of therapy would help him to control his emotional outbursts and his crude behaviors at the office.
He could also use some relational therapy to help him get a girlfriend and actually keep her around.
Yeah. That's right. It's a baby, see?
Sir? Sir, you can't smoke that in here. Okay. Put it out.
Well, thank you. Thank you a lot.